You are now tuned in to Chicago 45. Hit that like, hit that share, and hit that subscribe, baby.
Today at my mama's house on 937 North Larry, live from Larry. You know what live from Larry means, right? Hey, so thank y'all for being my wonderful, what's the word, panel, right? Panel like that. My first question to you guys. This is my first question. When I ask you this question, just don't abruptly just answer. Think about it for a second. Think about it for a second. All right. Think about it. Do you live in Chicago or Chirac? If anybody has a great answer, please give it to me. Do you live in Chicago or Chirac?
What's the right answer?
You live in what? You gotta speak up.
I live in Chicago.
You live in Chicago?
Yeah.
Anybody live in Chirac? You said it earlier to me.
I live in Chirac.
Okay, cool. All right. Where you live? Do you live in Chicago or Chirac?
Chicago.
You gotta speak up. Where you live?
I think I live in Chirac.
You live in Chirac. You know, not what you think.
I live in Chirac.
You live in Chirac. Where you live, Keith?
I live in both.
You live in both. So he okay.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I thought he was going to say Bolingbrook.
Hey, bro. Hey, so look, when you hear that, so as you guys know, I live in California, right? When people ask me where I'm from, I say Chicago. They're like, oh yeah, you from Chirac. You from Chirac. They don't necessarily be like Chicago. We spoke about, you said you live in Chirac.
Yeah.
And I asked you why you said Chirac over Chicago. Can you give us a decent description of why? Can you speak up?
Not right now, no.
What the description?
Yeah, I can't get it.
Okay, you said Chirac.
Okay, I say Chirac because I don't live in the best part of Chicago, and I feel like the best part of Chicago is considered Chicago.
Okay.
Not the hood is considered Chicago.
So the hood is Chirac.
Right. And then the uppity good parts is Chicago. So
What-
downtown.
That's good.
But what does Chirac mean? What does that come from? What does it derive from?
All right.
Yeah, it's derived from.
There, you're the cameraman.
I can talk. Shut
I
up.
heard it was derived from Iraq and all the violence and terrorism. Well, not terrorism, but terrorism and violence that happens in Iraq, and then it just put two and two together because Chicago is so violent.
You have something? You look like you want to say something. Anybody can speak. This is not like.
I think this Chicago because I grew up in Chicago and just cause the name it got more to me I'm used to this this ain't nothing new so why change the name? This has Chicago been for a very long time and this not just Chicago that got killing and stuff like this everywhere is killing so I'm used to this ain't nothing changed it's because some part of a rapper heard made that up and that's a new thing now to me it's the same.
So pretty much what you're saying is it's the same thing as Chirac.
Yeah, Chicago. No, I'm saying Chicago. Why change the name? It's still Chicago.
But I think the name means more. So the name it's the name, but when you think about Chirac, like she said, right? The reason why it's a bad connotation on it because when you say Chirac and you take the Iraq, it's just like, oh, we're gonna put these two together. That's pretty much saying that we condone all the violence. We condone all the shootings. If you disagree, tell me why.
I don't feel like you putting it together. I feel like people they try to make from Chicago to Chirac try to build themselves to feel like they in a tough neighborhood or something like that. But it's really not. It's just really you praising Chicago, but it's really you if you look at it, you in a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? People try to boost they because they got violence and stuff. A lot of people out there they try to make themselves look good because violence.
I feel like it's mostly if you think about it, people person that's not black asks where you from, I'm from Chicago. They instantly say what part of Chicago.
Yeah.
It's not oh I'm just from Chicago as one whole thing. It's you from the west side, north side, out south.
I'm out west.
So it's and then I feel like the whole Chirac thing derived from west side. Because south side people, you don't really hear from them.
Wow.
You mostly hear it from people from that's out west. But it's kind of.
Keefy?
Cause we not from 63rd, folks.
I ain't never heard him say it. So I don't know. I don't listen to him like
I
that.
feel like for me personally, that's when I first heard it.
Yeah,
Oh, from my south?
I heard it from 2012. I'm like, I think I was in the sixth grade, like, yeah, Chirac. I'm like, what they talking about? That's I heard Chief. I'm like,
Nah, I'm
Chirac.
saying,
I'm like, oh,
my arms hurt.
Chirac.
I got something like this. It's
Chirac.
straight.
Then I seen it on the news, but then the one when it was on the news, the clip they showed was Chief Keef saying some stuff about Chirac. So I'm like, oh.
I just think the whole thing of Chirac is like a term that's like, it scares people away. And it's, like I said, I feel like it's condoned and everything. Because when you say Chirac, you use it, and the way you use it is like, oh, I'm from Chirac. Not in a good time, you use it as a weapon almost. I'm from Chirac. So like, even me. So like, I live in California. If somebody says anything crazy to me, I'm going to be like, bro, you know where I'm from? Like that ass. Like, bro, I'm not from like a nice place, bro. Like, niggas is dying. I'm like, but in a weird way, I use that. I use it as a, oh, bro, you can't touch me. I'm crazy. Cause all of us crazy.
But you making a regular Chirac though when you come with that attitude.
And I'm saying, I use that.
For what reason though?
No, I use it as my weapon from time to time.
Why use it as a weapon?
Because you need, for me personally, as a black man, being around, you already look at me as a weapon already. Why not continue to use the weapons you give me?
But you better than that.
You always say be better than somebody.
True.
Being better means what? Lay over, lay down,
No, I
or
ain't say lay over, lay
no,
down.
because we got people in our history, right? Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. One is viewed as the greatest human to ever walk the earth, and one is viewed as violent, a tyrant from sometimes, angry, terrorist. Like Malcolm X is viewed in a weird way. Martin Luther King has a whole day to himself, which is cool. Malcolm X has no day. So it's pretty much like being better is like in the eye of the beholder. That's a special thing. That's a special like gray area. Like just do better, be better. Okay, cool. My people been better for the last 600 years, and they really got nobody nowhere. So when I say to the Chirac thing, I use that to be my weapon. Like, oh yeah, I'm from Chirac. Fuck you, name. But then I go to my white kids. I talk to my kids at school. Oh no, I'm not from Chirac. I'm from Chicago. You don't say that because I don't need that weapon. I don't need that. I don't need that in my pocket. And it's weird. Go ahead.
But why? Because you're around white kids?
No, because
They
they're
get
kids.
crazy as well.
Because they're kids. I don't view them as a threat. They don't
What?
view me as a
If
threat.
they shoot up schools?
No, I get that. I honestly get that. But I think we're getting way back off. The word that I feel like for me, Chirac, is used to be a weapon. It is used for it to be like, oh, I don't have no fear. You should fear me because I'm from
Because
here.
I'm from here. Right.
You know, I'm from this place. But people say they're from Sinaloa, Mexico. What? I ain't playing with y'all.
Yeah.
Sinaloa, just the saying I'm from Sinaloa, it puts you in, oh, you're in a cartel.
So they cut off fingers.
They like, you guys get what I'm saying? Like, as far as how we use that word?
What?
Yeah.
They hang people from driveway.
Some dryers?
Driveway.
Oh.
You're crazy. And to keep with like our plays. I got this song right, bro. He didn't put me on. His name is Sob. You don't check him on music. He got one of the greatest
Chicago.
one of the greatest bar I feel like in my lifetime. The great. It's literally probably like 7, 8 words. Let me know what you feel about these words. I'm young, I'm black, and guilty. Is that a real thing for you? And to be honest, it's going to be a little different from the girls to the boys.
What song that is?
It's going to be different from men from women. So when you hear I'm young, I'm black, and I'm guilty, what
You already, I mean, for me, if like you saying you already got target on your back because you black, that's the one thing, and you young, so like you already like makes it in a crowd. If you was in a crowd with all different races, you would be the one standing out the most. Because first of all, a lot of different races, they skin white anyway. But then you young black, you already a target to police, just everybody. Because you born this, they just expect you to be you. You just
Okay,
wrong.
but let me see. They had it a little different. They have it different now. And maybe your school is what? Predominantly what?
Mexican.
So maybe y'all. They have that problem different. They're around like this big white group. You guys are having like twice by being in the black neighborhood. It's really like it's pushing on us hard. So y'all like what?
My thing is guilty of what?